Hey there, friends and enemies, Jopa here again, and today I want to check out the tour of Kadaku from Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2, and this has become one of my most anticipated games of 2024, so every new piece of information, every new video they post, I am checking out immediately because it looks absolutely awesome. So let's see what they have in store for us today. Titus and his battle brothers are deployed on the planet Kadaku. Chaos. Jungle world, muddy forests, and swamps. Rough terrain, deadly flora and fauna. Okay, so not just Tyranids, it looks like we're going to have to deal with. Scattered Imperial fortresses. Oh, that looks sick. The whole environment looks dope. Nah, that's crazy. It's so over the top and wild. I can't wait. Yeah, so there wasn't a lot there, but let's check out what we do know from this trailer. Obviously, this execution was sick. These Tyranids, obviously, they look a lot like the creatures from Aliens, and like pictures like this, absolutely insane. But I want to say that while this game is focused on the gore and the over-the-top action, which obviously is the reason we will be playing, the environments look sick as well. Like this industrial fortress with these mega cannons and everything like that. This looks absolutely awesome. Then we've got some of this dark jungle / forest location you have to trudge through as well while you're getting swarmed by enemies, and I'll be very curious to see how the levels are handled. Every mission I know is going to be separate. You can play all of the campaign missions as a 3-player team, and I'm really curious how we're going to have to be able to tackle them. If they're very linear with straightforward objectives, if you're going to have side objectives, if you're going to have missions where you have to make a decision on what you want to do, whether it is to go protect an area or whether it is to go attack Tyranid onslaught. Either way, I'm very curious how they're going to handle that, but I'm very excited. It looks like it's going to be just a insane amount of fun, and this is really the type of game that I think will also capitalize on the success of Helldivers 2 and the fun that people had with that, as this game has a lot of the more intense combat. It's obviously more enemies on our screen with this one, but maybe it's a little bit more linear of a story while also being over the top with some of the abilities and some of the weapons that you get and all that kind of good stuff. It's a lot more brutal, I will say that, but even Helldivers 2 is obviously very brutal as well, and that's a game that right now is in a little bit of a lull as well, so that I'll be very curious to see if this is a genre that we see more of. Obviously, Helldivers is first person, this is third person, and Warhammer 40K is such a big property that I really hope this is the spark that really makes this game more mainstream, because I do think Warhammer 40K Space Marine 1 had a sizable player base. It was a good game, but I do think it maybe didn't reach as wide of an audience as the developers would have liked, and maybe that's impossible with the type of game it is, but I really hope that this is the type of game. I hope the game is good enough, and I hope that they do enough with the marketing and everything, which they seem to be doing, to make this game an absolute banger, so we get more content down the line as well, whether it is DLC or Space Marine 3, whatever the case may be. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, I wanted to check this out. I'm really looking for this game. I'm really speculating on some things with Space Marine 2, but that's just because I am very, very hyped about it, and the more they've shown, the more excited I've grown. So definitely, if you want to see more Space Marine 2 content from me going forward, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, it helps me out tremendously. Shows you want to see more Warhammer 40K stuff. I definitely will check out some of the other games as well that I might have missed. Anyway, my name is Jopa. Have a good one. I'll catch you all later.